Yellow guys, it is Fluffysez here back with another video for you guys today, and welcome to my unofficial review of the Oculus Quest 2 after a few days of use. And we're just gonna jump straight into this one, so without further ado, roll the intro. In today's video, I'm basically going to keep things simple and talk about things as I approach them with the headset. So I'll talk about the charging cable that comes with it, I'll talk about the fact that it's a single LCD screen instead of two OLEDs, and stuff like that. I'll go through one part at a time, breaking it all down and giving my opinions about it and how it might affect you as someone looking to buy an Oculus Quest 2 or someone who has it right now. I would love to hear your guys' opinions down in the comments below, whether or not you disagree or agree with some of the things I say. With that being said, let's get into today's first topic, and that is going to be the actual unboxing part. Now I can say for a fact that unboxing my Oculus Quest was the coolest thing that I have ever done with a piece of technology, maybe apart from building my computer. Sadly, I did not get the same feeling when opening up my Oculus Quest 2. Whether or not that's because I already had a VR headset, who knows, but I can go through and say why I felt it wasn't as amazing as the Oculus Quest. For starters, let's talk about the packaging. To start off with the packaging, you can see that it is laminated as soon as you get it, but after you take off the lamination, it's just a white covering with a couple bits of information on the top and the Oculus logo. Once you take that off, it's a pretty plain box. It's basically just a cardboard box with a white Oculus logo on top. Now this is good for the environment and it cuts down on costs, but personally doesn't give me the same experience as when I was opening the Oculus Quest. Now you may be saying, hey Fluffy, why are you nitpicking the box? It's just a stupid box. And to that I say, the box was not the only problem with the unboxing experience. I will say when I opened up the box, I was let down by one thing in particular, but we will get to that later because I still want to talk about the actual unboxing experience. After you unbox, of course, you are going to charge your headset and then put it on. So after I charged my headset and put it on, it was time to boot up the headset and get into the launching of programs. So once I did that, I booted up the headset and I was instantly placed into my VR world, and holy cow, was it beautiful. Kind of. The first world they put you into has bland colors. It has these pinks and these light blues, and it's all bubbles. And for some reason with those colors, I was able to see the screen door effect. I haven't been able to see the screen door effect anywhere else except for on this loading part, and I have no clue why. But along with that, it also was not a great show of VR. When you first put on your Oculus Quest, you do the whole boot up process, and then it does this super cool animation where everything comes to life. There's a whale that flies overhead, there's a big hot air balloon that comes up right in front of you, there's waves and fish, and it's beautiful, and it uses all around you sound, and it is an amazing VR experience. That didn't happen on the Quest 2. All you got were a couple prompts to follow to get your controllers and stuff connected and get your headset connected to the app, and then you were just placed on the home menu after watching an instructions video about how to keep your headset protected. I know it sounds nitpicky, and it is, but you only get to experience your first time in VR once. With that being said, let's move on to what's in the box. Up first on our list is going to be the brand new controllers. Right off the bat, these controllers looked smooth. I grabbed them in my hands and felt like they were super duper comfortable. But after jumping into VR and trying to play some games, something just did not feel right. And I couldn't quite pinpoint what that was until I played Beat Saber. Now, if anyone knows me, they know I play Beat Saber with a claw grip. That's where I take two of my fingers and put them over the top. And that is when it hit me. The controller is absolutely huge. It's not that it got longer, it's the fact that it got fatter. My fingers just don't reach over the top in a comfortable way, so I'm forced to play Beat Saber holding it normally. Now that might not sound bad to a lot of you guys, and it mostly won't affect the average person, but for someone who likes to play a decent amount of Beat Saber, having a different grip can really help, especially with getting faster swings. I will say the controllers do feel really good when navigating through menus and have an amazing shake. It's honestly the best shake I have ever felt while using a VR controller. Along with that, I seem to get very good tracking while playing Beat Saber, as I was able to beat the first level I jumped into after not playing Beat Saber for roughly a month. And then last but not least, with the controller controllers is the fact that their battery life is amazing. I think I'm on 97% battery, and I've been using the Quest now for about 4 hours. That is honestly a massive improvement from the previous Quest. I remember I used to have to change my Quest batteries once every 2 days. It was that terrible. I just couldn't keep those batteries alive, and they finally fixed that issue. Next up, we have the charging cable. As far as I'm aware, the charging is great. I can charge up to about full battery in about an hour if I leave it plugged in and off. The one problem I do have with it is the cable is only 1 meter long. A 1 meter long cable means it is impossible to use Link with. Sure, you can still plug it into your computer and sideload games, but you cannot use it for Oculus Link, which is a huge part of what I use my Oculus Quest to do. Because my Oculus Quest has Link ability, I'm able to play PC VR games as well as Oculus Quest VR games. Sadly, this is not an option for the Oculus Quest 2 without having to go buy a third-party cable or Oculus's Link cable. The last thing you get inside of the box is the glasses space extender. No comment about this, it's a glasses space extender. You can put it in if you need to extend space to wear your glasses. That's about it. The last thing to talk about hardware wise is the actual Quest itself along with its strap. Ya boy's broke. So he either had to choose the 256GB Oculus Quest or the 64GB Oculus Quest with the Elite head strap. Now, I opted for the 256GB Quest because I am a content creator, which means I'm going to be playing lots of games and recording things on the headset. Because of this, I got the 256GB version, also because I wanted to future-proof my headset, meaning if a huge game comes out, I doubt it will ever happen, but if a game comes out and it's like 62GB, I don't have to worry about deleting everything on my headset. I can just go download the game and play it. The reason I bring this up is because I was not able to get the Elite head strap, and from watching countless reviews, I've heard that the strap with the Oculus Quest 2 is basically unusable without the Elite head strap. I am here to say that for me, it was not. I absolutely loved the Oculus Quest 2 head strap. I think it is the best head strap I have ever used, more comfortable than my Bezwin VR add-on that I got for the Quest. There's absolutely no shake with this head strap. It's very comfortable, it's very adjustable, and you can move it on your head depending if one part starts to hurt or not. I've played for a 3-hour session and didn't have any problems with the head strap hurting my head to the point where I had to get off. If I am in pain and not comfortable with my head strap, I instantly want to get off my headset. Luckily, that has not happened to me so far with the Quest 2, and it's just made using it such an enjoyable experience. Of course, everybody's head is different, and with the majority of people saying that the new head strap is unusable, I would still go for the Elite head strap. But just keep in mind the fact that the original head strap is not unusable. But enough with the hardware, let's talk about my experience with playing games inside of this amazing piece of technology. And I can say right off the bat that it is absolutely fantastic. It is a huge step up from the original Oculus Quest. I have only played Solaris Off-Road Combat and a little bit of the new Beat Saber update, and I can honestly say it is absolutely beautiful. Everything is much clearer. There's basically no screen door effect. It's honestly amazing. It looks like you're looking at a computer monitor, but it's on your eyes. But that is not even the best part. The best part is how smoothly games run. I was playing Solaris Off-Road Combat, and holy cow, there was no lag. I logged into the game, I could run around, shoot, explosions were happening left and right, and there was no frame drops. It was honestly amazing. I will, however, say though, not everything was perfect. In fact, there was actually something that really did stand out to me. When in the menus, especially when you're not caught up in the heat of the action, you can really tell that is a single LCD screen instead of 2 OLEDs. If you look hard to the left or hard to the right, there's this little semicircle kind of crescent that you can see that it looks like it's reflected off of the lens. I don't know exactly what causes it, but I know it is because it's a single screen that's divided. Because of this, it is a little bit strange to navigate through menus unless you look at everything you want to use instead of just moving your eyes. Is that a complete turnoff? No. I will say when I was playing Solaris or Beat Saber, it was hardly noticeable, if even, just because you're so caught up with playing the game. But now it's time to ask that question, is it 100% worth upgrading for? I don't know. Maybe. Basically, you gotta think about it like this. How much time do you spend in VR? If you're using your VR headset at least every other day and you have an Oculus Quest, then I'd say, yeah, go for it. It's only $300 for a significant upgrade in the quality of gameplay. Let's think about this from the other side though. Let's say you only use your headset every weekend, then I don't really know if it's worth the upgrade. It honestly is much more fun to use, but it isn't anything groundbreaking. My personal opinion is, if you got the money, go for it. If you just bought your Oculus Quest, don't feel bad. The technology isn't that big of a jump and you'll still love your Quest. The Oculus Quest 2 does have downsides and so does the Quest, and that's what makes them technology. Not everything is going to be perfect until you create something like Skynet, which wipes us off the face of the earth. So let's just hope that doesn't happen. With that being said, that is going to end off today's video. If you did enjoy, hit that like button down below, subscribe if you want to see more by your Fluffysez. Thank you to my glorious members, my little lettuces, my bear cubs, and last but not least, my mama bears. Thank you all so much. Your support allows me to do giveaways like my Beat Saber competitions and tournaments. With that being said, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, everybody. Bye.